Hello, everyone. It's your boy Comic Chic, and I'm joined by my friend Firefly, and we're here to talk to you about the San Diego Comic Con DC Absolute comic book updates, including the announcements of Absolute Flash and Absolute Green Lantern. How are you doing today, man?
I'm doing great. It's a big week for comic books. Announcements all over the place. DC, Marvel, Image. But today we're talking about DC. We talked about Absolute Power in the past, or not Absolute Power. DC's Absolute Universe in the past. We're super excited, and I can't wait to get into it.
Yeah, so first thing we've got up for you here is some updates on the Absolute Batman, including some more looks at the design, closer looks here. So as you can see, it's a big Batman. We talked about that before, a really big, muscular Batman, large frame. And you can see some of the design sensibilities that went into this Batman. Like base form, stands like 7 feet tall almost. It's
Crazy.
crazy. Yeah, he's in a new form, new in function. The hand wraps protect knuckles and wrists, always black with gloves over top. That's pretty cool. So far, I like some of the sensibilities. I think it looks a lot better after we've seen it colored. What do you think, Henry?
Yes, yes, definitely. It's just crazy to me that he's 7 feet tall. It's like Shaq Batman. He's gonna be towering over people. Like,
Power forward bats, dude.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm very excited for this, and we've got some more images for the Absolute Batman. Here we've got another look at the new Bruce Wayne. He's 6'6", 250 pounds. It's funny because last video we did when we talked about the Absolute Universe, we were calling him a thick boy, and apparently that's the design sensibility that they were going with, thick boy right there. So I think it
Yep,
came across real good, DC.
yep.
He's a city engineer. You can see him wearing his hard hat there, and he's got a bad ear Frenchie dog right there. And he's got sunglasses, reading glasses, all kinds of glasses for the occasions. I love it. So far, I gotta say, personally, I'm on board with everything. The only thing I don't really like is the hair because it reminds me of when Gordon was Batman in like Snyder's New 52
Yeah,
run.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, just in a weird way. Like, not that there's anything wrong with that. I like that run a lot. But yeah, so I mean, I'm still excited. Definitely gonna pick this up. What do you think of the Bruce
I
Wayne?
think it's definitely different. So I'm not sure. Did they say if he's still gonna be rich or he's just gonna be a regular guy?
I think he's gonna be a regular guy.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
cool. And I like the little dog too. It reminds me of the Billy Butcher's dog from the boys. I forgot his name. Terror, I think his name was. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, exciting stuff. And we've got another look at here, Alfred. So yeah, they
That's
showed
so
this
cool.
character last week, and we were speculating who it was. Some people were saying Henry Ducard, some people were saying Reyes. All kinds of guesses thrown up there, but it's really interesting to see that it's Alfred, grizzled, worn out, tired, old guard of Empire, MI6, really embracing that part of his past. I love the design so far. It's pretty cool. What do you think?
It is pretty dope. We've always heard of Alfred's past. Sometimes they've kind of touched on it here and there, but this is pretty freaking awesome. This is like 007 Alfred.
Yeah.
I'm very interested to see how that's gonna kind of tie into Bruce Wayne and the narrative they're trying to build up.
It reminds me of Wintergreen a little bit from Deathstroke, like his
Yeah, yeah,
partner from the military a little bit, like
yeah.
very grizzled look, but even he has a more kinder look than this Alfred who looks like he's seen things.
Yeah. He's seen a lot of
Scary,
things.
scary
Yeah, for
things.
sure.
Yeah, maybe put him closer to the level with Batman, in terms of intensity. Curious to
Yeah.
see how this relationship will play out, or if they're even like partners or anything. I don't know.
My guess, if I had to put my money, they're gonna run into each other.
Oh yeah, that'd be pretty cool. So we got one more image here from the Absolute Batman SDCC stuff, and we've got Black Mask, dude. I really like this like weird
It's like
bowling head.
alien-esque,
Yeah,
right? He looks
yeah.
very alien, almost non-human. Kind of
What's
creepy.
that guy from the Web of Spider-Man? I forget his name. You know who I'm talking
The
about? He's
seer, the
very similar.
weaver.
One of the I can't remember. There's another one, but he just reminds me of that. But yeah, cool helmet. Looks a lot. I do. I'm really like digging this design. These designs. I actually think this one's really cool. I like how different take it is. It reminds me of like when Batman Beyond first came out and how radical those
Yeah.
that aesthetic was compared to the traditional Batman and Gotham. So yeah, looking forward to this even more. Like before, I was a bit cautiously optimistic. Now I'm all in. Yeah. Next up, we've got Absolute Superman, and here's the design of the Absolute Superman by Rafa Sandoval. and I've been wondering like how he's gonna get his cape, considering like is it gonna be a Kryptonian thing? And what about those wrists right there? Like that, normally is a lot more pronounced the colors throughout the suit. So I like how subtle this one is. I like,
It kind of looks like the Man of Steel suit a little bit, like in the
yeah,
little hip, the
yep,
little
hip
lines
thing,
on the hip, the arms,
yeah.
and I wonder if that's just shading on the arms and the boots, or if it's almost like reacting to him, kind of like on fire.
Yeah, that's a good point. Either way, I'm super excited for this one. This one I'm looking forward to more and more. And we've got another image for the Absolute Superman that I think is even cooler than this one. So, boom, he's surrounded by Peacemaker army right there. Like, what is going on in that image? And yeah, look at those wrists. They're kind of like
Yeah,
flamey. I don't know
right.
if that's actually, yeah, it's
It's
cool.
kind of like it's almost reactive, kind of like a lava lamp or something. I like how it says
Yeah,
Lazarus's life.
yeah.
Wonder what that's
That's
about.
so cool. Yeah, I can't wait to read this. This image made me a lot more interested in this run. This looks awesome, and yeah, Peacemaker Force surrounding him right there looks like love all the toilet heads. But yeah, are you excited for this? You're gonna pick this up?
Definitely, definitely,
Yeah, Jason Aaron's been cooking recently with that new Namor book, so hopefully this one is as good or better.
yeah.
Next up, we've got Absolute Wonder Woman, and here we've heard that this Wonder Woman is going to be raised in hell. No Amazonians, no Themyscira. She's going to be both a witch and a warrior, and she has a a skeletal winged steed there. So,
And I think that
yeah,
you said too that she's gonna have an arsenal of weapons like never seen before. I mean, look at that
yeah,
sword, man. That's a
yeah.
colossal sword.
I love that. Yeah, I love that so much. Yeah, give me a Colossal Sword, I'm in. I do love
Yeah.
how like the different shades of colors on her costume. We've got like the dark black and red on the left there. It looks kind of like Ares mixed with Wonder Woman.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, and then on the right we've just got more traditional, but even then it's darker. Like there's definitely some edge to this Wonder Woman. And yeah, every time I see more images from this series, I'm more excited. I do love Hayden
Yeah,
Sherman's artwork, so yeah, that mount looks really cool. Like that,
it does.
her flight, yeah, her steed
It does. I
looks
love the
quite
tatted
nice.
arm.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
full sleeve tatted. That's pretty dope
yeah,
too. No,
yeah. Very
this one's
excited.
gonna be fire. I know it.
Yeah, yeah, very exciting. Kelly Thompson and Hayden Sherman on this one. We can't wait. So, guys, next up, we've got a really cool announcement. I believe it is Absolute Flash. We've got Absolute Flash coming to you by uh, who's doing Absolute Flash? Nick Robles on artwork and Jeff Lemire on the writing duties. So, and this is going to be, at least someone said that they asked Nick Robles on Twitter who's going to be the Flash in the picture there, and he said it's the teenage Wally West. So I'm
Oh,
very
okay.
excited for that. You guys know Wally West is my favorite Flash. I've literally got the Kid Flash like Crisis right there, right next to me. In his old costume there, the OG, and then the other Flash, the old, the current Flash Wally's behind me over there. I do love my Flashes. I love Barry as well. Very excited for this book. I thought Nick Robles was a particularly interesting choice for artwork. I do really like his work, and I'm mainly seeing him in covers. I know he's done a few interiors here and there, but I'm really excited for this one. What about you?
I'm pretty intrigued. I have to say. I wonder if Wally's still gonna be a legacy character in this universe, or is he gonna be the first Flash?
Oh yeah, that's interesting. That's a good point. Yeah,
Because Barry's still gonna exist in this world or not? And either way, honestly, I'm fine with it. But
yeah.
nothing absolute has kind of let me down so far, just from these previews.
It's interesting because so far most of the new stuff they've announced that we've seen Wally as the Flash. I think there's only one thing. I think Flash, in terms of Barry, the only thing we're still seeing him in his appearances in the Superior Run. I think everything
Yeah,
else is yeah Wally as Flash. It's an
yeah,
interesting
yeah.
direction. I hope we don't lose track of my boy Barry as well. Do love Uncle Barry, right? Yeah, so let's go to the next slide. I'm again very excited for this announcement. I do love Jeff Lemire, so I'm always going to look forward to what he's doing next. And he did say that there was another announcement coming soon from Jeff Lemire. People are speculating, is it possibly Robin and Batman Part 2 or Volume 2? Is it going to be a new Stargirl related thing based on some of the images he's teased? We'll find out soon enough, and we'll let you know. But next up, we've got the new announcement for Absolute Green Lantern. I'm so excited for this because, my God, the team attached to this one is exciting. So these are the images teased at the SDCC halls, and right away people were wondering, who is this Green Lantern? Well, we'll tell you and show you in a second here. The real answer is we don't know for sure, but this is a book by Al Ewing and Janoy Lindsay. So That's right. Al
Yeah.
Ewing and Janoy Lindsay. And Scott Snyder said that it's even better than Immortal Hulk. I don't know if he was just hyping, just
Oh
like
man,
gassing his dude or
that's
not,
big
but I'm
praise. That's
excited.
big praise. Big
And
praise
this
to
is
live
the
up
new
to.
Lantern right here. Nobody knows who it is yet. Someone was speculating it could be Sojourner Mulane. I don't think it's Joe, but
I don't think so.
yeah,
I
I'm
don't
very
think so.
excited for this. This does look really cool. It looks very different. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't look. I feel like it kind of looked, the original Connor Kent design, like with the jacket and everything and the
Oh
long
yes,
hair.
yes, yes. Yeah,
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 it's like you took that and a Green Lantern and mixed it
yeah.
together. Like, that's what it looks like to me. I'm very excited for this. I do love Al Ewing, and I'm so happy that he's come to DC to give us some good work and some great books. And I can't wait for this one. What about you?
I mean, listen, the last new Green Lantern I've read, which was Far Sector, was fantastic. So I'm excited for this one. I love Al Ewing. I think his writing is fantastic. I just read um, Immortal Hulk not too long ago. So if they're saying this is gonna be better than that, you can count me in. But they didn't release a name for her, right? Just the image.
Yeah, as far as I know, because I'm not at the convention, but as
Hmm.
far as the leaks and the news, we haven't heard any names yet. So it's really interesting if this is going to be a brand new character. And yeah, we were talking about like where can we see these characters, and I've been thinking it possibly we might get some appearances in Absolute Power #4, which is the final issue of the current event going on at DC by Mark Waid and Dan Mora. I just figured that would be the most logical place for us to maybe get a glimpse of the Trinity, perhaps through like some, some like space shenanigans or some time shenanigans or alternate reality shenanigans. Who knows? Multiversal things are in the air, and it does say in the solicit that Amanda Waller is going to be trying to get some help from the multiverse. So I wonder if the heroes will be doing the same thing. It's just something to keep an eye out for there for the readers and everyone else. But yeah, next up we've got Justice League Unlimited by Mark Wade and Dan Mora. And not just that, but if you zoom in here, it's Ryan Choi.
Oh my god, I didn't see that.
Yeah, so it's like that's a nice little detail, but
I
yeah,
did not
really
see
exciting
that.
roster here, guys. Dan Mora, we love him. We love him. Dan the Man Mora. The team consists of the Trinity, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, with Black Lightning, Star Sapphire, um, Captain Atom, Flash, and Ryan Choi. Adam.
That's
We
Wally
got two
Flash, right?
Adams. Yep, that's Wally and his Mike Deodato Jr. suit design.
And it's pretty cool. You know, me and you were both kind of upset that Mora had to stop doing World's Finest. But seeing him on this, still working on Batman and Superman, let alone we're
Yeah,
seeing him in the Superman book as well.
yeah,
Very,
very
very
exciting.
excited for this. Yeah.
And he's still with Mark Waid, so I feel like they really
Yes.
like they just upgraded because we joked in the past about how World's Finest was almost like a Justice League light book because
Yeah.
so many members of the Justice League or Justice Side or anyone really in the DC universe would appear in that book
So
because of
many
the nature of
cameos.
the
Like,
book.
yeah.
Yeah, so it's really exciting to see them kind of upgrade and get the actual Justice League book, and for them to be the people bringing the team back to DC after the hiatus of the Justice League. They've been dead or gone, disbanded since 2022 with the Death Justice League, the Death Justice League before Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths. So this is very exciting. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous cover by Dan Mora. And I did want to say, like I said, it was so random to me to see Black Lightning in this team, and I love Black Lightning. I just think, I'm a big fan of Black Lightning, given his development over the years, given how he's a member of the Outsiders, and then he became like was Secretary of Defense or something. It's really weird to see him kind of become Justice League member, but I'm really, in Mark Waid and Dan Moore, we trust. I'm really excited to see what they do with this, and God, what an amazing cover! I'm definitely going to be picking this up. Are you?
Definitely, definitely. I love how it follows the same theme with the logo in the back, as all the
Mhm.
other covers we mentioned last week.
Yeah, yeah, with the Absolute or DC All In, sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then we just got another cover here. I'm not sure who does the artwork for this one. You can see, I think, the signature there, so I
can't
apologize for
tell.
that. Yeah, me neither. But it does look like an awesome cover. Love to see again the characters that we have on this team. And someone made a joke before, but they're like, "How many issues before Captain Atom explodes?" So, well, guys, we'll take bets in the comments down below, and who knows, maybe we'll give away something Captain Atom related. So drop your guesses down below in the comments and let us know how many episodes before Captain Atom goes boom. Yeah, or how many issues, yeah, of this new series. But it's so cool to see Darkseid there with like these two planets or universes colliding. I don't know what's happening. I'm
I
so looking
wonder if
forward.
that's the regular DC universe and the Absolute
Yeah,
universe.
Yeah,
It could just
good
be like
point.
a cool cover, but
Yeah,
it's fun to kind of
yeah.
speculate about these things.
For sure. And next up here, we've got some initial concept art by Dan Moore, and you can see there the different. They're building one of the biggest and most comprehensive watchtowers perhaps ever. You can see there's a robin's nest on the right there for all the robins of Earth. There's a security officer's quarters, a golden quarters, home of the JSA, and the cool new JSA logo. We've got quarters of solitude, private meditation, docking stations, whatever cool ships, bat wings, I would guess. And it says boom tube. I love the boom tube. Phantom Zone. It almost brings it a little bit closer to like the Legion headquarters and the Legion
Yeah,
superheroes from how sophisticated and technologically heavy it is, or savvy, sorry, it is. Engine core. Really exciting to see those designs, taking me back to like the Justice League Unlimited, bringing that brand synergy up and almost channeling a little bit of the spirit of the cartoon. So I'm very excited for
it's
that. What do
very
you think about
detailed.
all this?
It's very
Yeah.
detailed. It looks like this book they're putting a lot of love and passion into it. So, you can already see that kind of translated through the preview pages. So, again,
Mhm.
add it to the list. Come the
Can't wait
fall,
for
where
this one.
comic books are getting really expensive.
Oh yeah, guys, we're gonna have so many DC and Marvel books on our polls. We've got Marvel announcements coming tomorrow. Well, we've already had some today, but we're gonna bring you the videos tomorrow, and we're really excited for that. And one last announcement we've got for today is that DC Studios has rebranded, like with their logo. They've changed back to the iconic bullet logo that we've had from I believe 1976 to around 2005. So I'm very happy with this personally. I'm a big fan. This is my favorite logo personally. This is the logo I had growing up for the most part. And I really do love this logo. What about you, Adi? Are you excited?
Yeah, like I can't say I have a favorite logo, but I didn't like the last one or the one before that. So it's nice to go kind of back to your roots.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it for today, ladies and gentlemen. We've also got another video, like we said, coming tomorrow with some more DC updates, including the Marvel Comics updates, where there's a lot to talk about there, including the first appearance and debut of Spider Girl. That's interesting, given we just got Spider Boy recently, but lots to talk about there. So make sure you like and subscribe, and we can bring you all the latest news, reviews, and awesome things to discuss in the comic book world. We'll see you next time. Take it easy, everyone.